Welcome back to the show, everyone. If you're a photographer or someone who just loves the art of photography, we have a great event that you can go to and check out the results that are a mystery right now for everyone.
Very cool concept. It's called Raw Talent 2010, the 12x12 at Vancouver Photo Marathon. The exhibit's going to be happening this Saturday. We are joined by a man who we call Morten the Norwegian. At least that's what we did when he was our intern here. Morten Van Hendrickson, how are you?
Hi, Morten.
I'm good, thank you.
So tell us about Raw Talent 2010. What is the concept?
Well, it's the exhibit that comes after the Vancouver Photo Marathon. The 12x12 Vancouver Photo Marathon is this contest where we get photographers to come in and shoot pictures throughout one day.
Now,
and then,
it's kind of old-timey, too. You guys actually, film cameras only?
Yes, it's very old school. What happens is you bring your camera, so you bring your 35mm camera at 8 o'clock in the morning on this set day. It was on the 12th of September. And then we will hand you a 12 exposure film. And then for 12 hours, at the top of every hour, we announce one theme. So and you have to go out and take one picture of that one theme.
And there's no second chances with film cameras, for those who do not know. When you have 12 exposures, there's no redo.
And the whole point of the contest is you are super restricted. You have to stick to the theme. You have to only take one picture. So once you
press that shutter.
If that didn't work, you're...
So it's kind of like a scavenger hunt, really, with the themes.
Yeah, it's a scavenger hunt, and but it's really a creative challenge because the themes come really quickly, and you get exhausted really fast, and you have to keep going and come up with creative stuff because you're competing against 60 other photographers.
And then at the end of it, this is one of my favorite parts. You don't get to take the film and get it developed.
No.
You hand the film over to you and your representatives, and you guys have it developed, so nobody sees their work.
So at the end of the event, 8 o'clock at night, everyone came back, handed in the film. We have taken all the film, developed all the film, and we're now mounting. It's 700 frames that we're mounting. And on Saturday, it's the first time anyone gets to see the photos.
In these days of instant gratification, waiting for 2 months to see what you've taken a photo of is just, it's such a beautiful idea.
It's like back to the days when we had to develop our film.
Exactly.
And you forgot about it in a drawer for a month. It must be a bit of a geek up for photographers as well, just to see the cameras that people are bringing in and bringing to the event.
Well, yeah, because nowadays everyone has these point and shoot little digital cameras, and they just go rattle off like 2,000 shots of something running down the street. But this is kind of the opportunity to bring out your old gear and your like cameras that you haven't seen since the 1970s.
And actually press some buttons.
Yeah, and it's funny because when we did it the first year, last year, we saw people walk out for the first theme, and they would go out and take a picture and then look at the back of their cameras.
And forget.
And you could see this realization, oh my God, there's no screen. I have no idea what I just did.
Okay, let's look at some of the ones. These are from last year because, of course, as we mentioned, the ones from this year have not been revealed. They are a surprise. Now, the theme that we're looking at in this first photo here, tell us about this one.
Yeah, this is the theme Loud. This one for Best Creative. And as you can see, like what happens is we literally give you a theme like Loud, and then you have to go out and figure out how do I capture Loud
interpret that
on film, right? So this was actually taken by a construction worker. He was just walking past it, and he won because there's just something about this split in half.
Well, there's great composition. Obviously, it gets the theme of Loud. Everybody's been annoyed by construction, so it's got all those emotions happening.
But almost a juxtaposition, too. I mean, one looks modern, one looks sort of old carpentry, right?
Something almost staged about it, but it really isn't.
That's beautiful. I love that. Okay, our next one, we're going to look at one for Best Theme Interpretation. What was the theme first?
The theme here is High Hope. And it's just, you know, this really is like the ultimate film photo where you see it's the something went wrong with the actual film, so you have that red stripe on the side, and
you know what? I didn't even notice it. I mean, strangely enough, which is
when you get it blown up, because the winners get these huge canvas prints.
That's great.
Massive canvas prints, and when you get this blown up and you see it, there's just something about it.
But High Hope, I mean, so Canadian, the theme interpreted, but the composition of this one once again is so great.
Yeah, and he told us the story. He was there and he saw the kid, and then he was going to take a picture, and the kid's dad was like, you know, John or whatever, move out of the... And then he's like, no, get him back in, because I want him to look at the...
I need him for the shot. I only have 40 minutes left.
Let's look at the winner for Best Aesthetic. This one is beautiful.
This is, it's taken by a guy named Phil Wu. He was interpreting the theme Panhandle. Wow. And it's kind of challenging. This was the last theme of the day. So this is after 11 hours, everyone's exhausted. Yeah. When we said Panhandle, half the photographers ran to a store and took pictures of pans.
That's, you know, when you're creatively tapped out. Right?
This is like 11 hours, everyone's exhausted. But this one just popped out so much because there's something about it. And again, when you get that blown up, it's just, and it tells a story.
It really does.
It's
very sad.
It's his hand, so he's not actually a panhandler, but he happened to wear these gloves, and it just worked.
Okay, let's quickly look at the best series ones, because we're running out of time, but we don't want to miss looking at these.
So we give away a prize for the best series, the overall series of all 12, and this is Aaron McFarlane's series, or 3 photos. This is particularly amazing because it's the theme tie, and both the car and the people are moving.
What?
Which means he must have been standing on the side of the street just waiting for this moment to happen. And then again, you only have one shot.
You have one shot.
You gotta be in focus. You gotta. This is a perfect photograph.
It really is a tie. It's
incredible. Yeah, the knee at the end just makes it. And then this is a second.
This is, again, High Hope.
Beautiful.
It's very clear
nice
what he's trying to say.
And the last one in the series for best series?
And this is Nosy.
I think this is my favorite. Nosy.
Nosy. That's so Vancouver too, right? You can see it's Yaletown or somewhere in the background.
You learn something about Vancouver when you do these contests because you see everyone takes pictures of dogs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rain. Like the day we did this year, it was raining the entire time. So all the photos have rain in them.
Wow.
And you see all this, you really see a snapshot of Vancouver on one day.
Yeah.
So can anybody come to the exhibit and check out these photos?
Exhibit is free.
Yeah.
6 a.m. No, 6 p.m.
6 a.m. You guys are crazy.
Wow, you guys are jerks.
6 p.m. on Saturday at the Vancouver Photo Workshops. We'd like you to go to our website, vancouverphotomarathon.com, and just say that you're coming. There's an RSVP click.
We've got the website on the screen for you right now, Raw Talent 2010. If you want to see the exhibit of these wonderful photographs, Saturday, October 16th, 6 p.m. And it is free, but please register if you are going. It's going to be happening on West 7th Avenue.
And of course, you can stay on the website to find out when the next event is happening as well. So I'm sure people will want to participate. Morten, thank you, man. Nice to see you as always. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're talking about great denim after this with Jason from Fidelity Denim. Stick around.